What is global warming? Is it real? These are just a few questions we hope to answer. Over the past 50 years, the average global temperature has increased at the fastest rate in recorded history. What's causing this? Starting around the end of the 19th century, the human species began harvesting fossil fuels for the purpose of harvesting energy to improve the quality of daily life. The problem is that burning fossil fuels contributes to greenhouse effect. What's the greenhouse effect? It's what causes global warming. When fossil fuels are burned, they have a byproduct of CO2 that collects in the atmosphere and absorbs sunlight that has bounced off the Earth's surface. Normally, this heat would escape into space, but these pollutants, which can last for years to centuries in the atmosphere, trap the heat and cause the planet to get hotter. Today, the largest uses of fossil fuels are for the production of electricity and the powering of automobiles. Electricity and automobiles have become a part of daily life across the world in all developed countries. Well, in the height of the Industrial Revolution, the technology for harvesting cleaner energy sources was not as sophisticated as the combustible engine. Yet, the demand for an easier lifestyle was there, as the laws of economics dictate where there is a demand, someone will supply it. Yet adverse effects weren't clearly understood until many decades later. By that time, a complex and fragile system with consumers, the fossil fuel companies, and the automobile manufacturers had been set in motion. Today, the world's economics stands on the shoulders of these industries. If one industry were to crumble, the global stock market could tank. It's this fear that has kept this destructive machine charging forward. The effects became more and more apparent in the second half of the 20th century. The world's population began to reproduce exponentially faster than at any time in human history. The population was 3 billion in 1960, and by 1980, it had grown to 4.4 billion. By 2010, the population surpasses 7 billion. This rapidly growing population needed to be provided for. As the population increased, so did the consumption of fossil fuels. But more than that, trees were cut down to make room for us. The forests of the world are part of our planet's natural respiratory system. Just as the animals of the world consume oxygen and expel carbon dioxide, the greenery of our forests do the opposite. They consume carbon dioxide and expel oxygen, thus maintain the balance of our ecosystem. By cutting down our forests, greenhouse gases that would normally be recycled stay in our planet's atmosphere for years, decades, or even centuries to come. And now, after everything that us humans have done to our biosphere, there are drawbacks. With global warming, the glaciers around the world are melting, which is raising the sea level, causing mass flooding across the globe. People are now recovering from the flood, but now mankind has seen the flaws in its pride. How will it recover? How will we change our ways and stop future generations from repeating our mistakes?